How's everybody doing today? I come to you with a very heavy heart about the things I've been seeing going on in my country and about the things I've been seeing fellow Americans say about each other, about the things that they keep saying. I'm here to say that they've done it. They've won. We have allowed the powers that be to divide us in a way that we will never be united again. All over politics and religion and a certain group of people following a man that's supposed to be a Christian and a conservative who has none of the values of a Christian conservative, who has none of the morals of a Christian conservative. Um, I mean the Billy Bush incident, man, grab him by the pussy. That right there tells me all I need to know about the man. Um, have I said stuff like that before? I'm sure. Um, I was raised in a different time, much like he was. I wasn't raised as far back as he was. I didn't get to see Moses part the Red Sea. I didn't see the cross stood up with Jesus on it. Um, I didn't see the construction of the pyramids of Giza. So I'm not as old as Trump and Joe Biden. But I will say this coming up election, we do have a very serious decision to make. Um, we have to decide on whether we're going to be a democracy anymore or not in November. And that scares me. Um, I've got some issues with the Republican Party as a whole. I was a Republican supporter. I was a John McCain guy all the way. I was a Mitt Romney guy all the way. And I was a late convert to the Republican Party. John McCain's who converted me to the conservative way of thinking um, when it comes to social issues and budgets and things like that. Um, and then this guy comes along in 2016, a fake, a charlatan, a con man, comes along and pulls one of the greatest con jobs in American history. I'll give him that. He is one hell of a fucking confidence artist because he has pulled the wool over so many people's eyes. People that I know, people that I grew up with, people in my own family, people that I love and care about and cherish deeply. People um, who used to be really close to me. And my life now feels empty because they are no longer a part of it because I've had to cut the toxicity out of my life. I've had to cut off cousins and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, grandparents. You know, it's I've had to cut several people out of my life over this. Not to steal a line from Ronald Reagan, but I did not leave the Republican Party. The Republican Party left me. They left me when they chose someone who has zero morals. He has no morals. Trump is a moralist individual. He is out for himself. He's not out for his old lady, wife, Melania. He's not out for his kids. Um, the only kid he's out for is Ivanka, and that's just because he wants to get her in bed. He has said that numerous times. I mean, he told the porn star that he slept with that she reminded him of Ivanka Trump, which to me is weird because Ivanka's a lot prettier than Stephanie Clifford is. But that's neither here nor there. Um, it's sad that so many people that I thought highly of and that I thought were free thinking, intelligent human beings were tricked so easily. I see that because I used to sit around as a kid and think, man, how could all those idiots in Germany in the 30s fall for Adolf Hitler's shit? And now I know. And apparently, you just have to feed off of people's worst fears and feed off of their hatred and their grudges and their malfeasance. And you just have to feed off of all the negative that the world has. And you can do it. You can do a lot. Now, coming, and really and truly, from the stories I've heard about Donald Trump, through the media and stuff like that, I mean, it makes sense. It's been said since like the 90s, the early 90s. Well, whenever he was dating that real pretty black lady. The story broke about him keeping Mein Kampf by his bed. And he said it's false, blah, blah, blah. I'm dating a black lady. Stuff like that. Mein Kampf, man. Dude had Mein Kampf on his nightstand. He kept Mein Kampf where most people keep their Bible. But he's a good Christian man with morals. And I mean, he's a good Christian man with good morals who saw good people on both sides of that shit in Charlottesville. He saw good people on both sides. He looked at a group of white supremacists, a group of hatred, a group of people who would betray our country in a heartbeat in order for them to make it a whites only country. They would betray our country in a heartbeat in order to do that. Now keep that in mind. But he saw good people on both sides. And I hadn't even got to January 6th, man. Our democracy is under threat, America. It is under threat. It's time to wake up. Fucking get out and do something, man. Vote. You got to wake up. You got to pull the wool off your eyes, clean the sleep out of get the eye boogers out, flick them across the room. Wake up and do something, America. It's too late. We cannot wait anymore.